Hi, thanks for watching our channel. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel on YouTube and follow our page on Instagram at Renovation_Vane_cottage for real-time updates. The channel is following the renovation of our 1915 end terrace house, which is getting a full DIY refurbishment by myself, Dave, my wife Alicia and our baby Adina, as well as the two dogs. We've hundreds of videos on here, everything from taking up curtains to installing wood burners and digging trenches for our new drainage. So please help the channel by liking and subscribing, and I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks again. Right, so what I'm going to do today is install this scale inhibitor. We're getting a lot of problem with limescale in the house. I'm going to try putting this in to see if it'll reduce it. So I've already got one of these, a 15mm version of it, in front of our boiler, but I've got this 22mm version. I'm going to put where the water comes into the house, and hopefully it'll protect the full house. So this is the second time I've attempted to film this video, because the first time I made the mistake. This blue pipe, I thought it was 22mm just from memory, but it's actually 25. So I cut it, went to put this in, and I didn't have the right size fittings. So what I've now got is a stop tap that goes from the 25 to 22, and then you put a really short piece of copper in to get the inhibitor in, and then I'll put this one that will reduce it back up from 22 to 25. So I've already turned the water off outside, it's stopped up outside, and I've opened a couple of taps in the house. I'm just going to loosen this off to let the residual water drain out. So the noise in the background is just baby Adina and the dogs. So you can hear any background noise, she's just watching what's going on. But anyway, so like I say, we've got this inhibitor. This is a 22mm version. As I've already said, you can get a 15mm version, and I have already got one of them in front of my boiler. So we've got, what we're going to do here is this 25 to 25 stop tap's going to come out. I'm going to put this 25 to 22 in. Then I'm going to have a little short run of copper into the scale inhibitor, a little short run of copper out again into this adapter that's 22 to 25, and then back to the plastic pipe. So it should be relatively straightforward. I've got a couple of adjustable spanners, some eagle beaks, and I've got my tool back there with other bits in, a bit of PTFE tape, but nothing major. So I'll get these fittings disconnected and we'll go from there. So I've just took the old stop tap off. Hopefully it may get used somewhere else. It's funny, it's not been on very long this. I can see a little bit of rust in there, so it's not ideal. I don't know where that came from, but anyway. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use that same fitting because it's exactly the same size, but I'm going to just put a bit of PTFE tape around there. So I've put the PTFE tape on, I've just put that olive back in and nipped that one up, but not tightened it. When you're putting the PTFE tape on, you need to bear in mind which way you're going to screw it on so it doesn't unravel itself, and I don't think it's really strictly necessary, to be honest, with these fittings, but anyway. Yes? That's the little helper back. So what I need to make sure with this tap is when it's tightened up, the floorboards can go back down, so it goes on a slight angle like that. The flow direction are always pointing in the direction of flow. It's going to be a short section of copper. Just using me auto cutter for that. And there's the second section D-bird. So that's going to be the bit that goes back on the pipe. I'll put a bit of PTFE tape on there. I just need another little section to go in between there and the stop tap. What we're looking at, so we've got the 25mm plastic pipe coming in, 25 to 22 stop tap, bit of copper, 22, through the scale inhibitor. Like I say, we'll adjust it so you can see what it says. Another bit of 22, and then the 22 to 25, and that's going to go back on the plastic pipe. So I'm just going to have to cut the plastic pipe a little bit further back. I'm just going to use my pipe cutters for that. So I've got rid of one admirer, and I've got another 2 now. But anyway, it's all in, so I need to put the insulation back on, but you can see I've got the stop tap, turns nice and easy. I'm going to leave that off for now until I've turned the mains on the outside. We've got the filter, see the writing if you look from above, and then the rest of the pipe, and it's insulated from there. So what I'll do is I'll turn the water on, we'll check for leaks, get the insulation back on, and I'll put a comment. What we're going to do is descale everything, and I'll sort of put a comment on in a month's time after the video's released and let you know if the scale comes back or not, and we'll see if it's any good. And just for reference again, we bought this particular one from Screwfix, but I guess you can get them from different outlets. See the final bit of footage there, it's all covered back up, so the scale inhibitors under the insulation there. I've taped the insulation back on down there, but I haven't taped them little bits on because I want to take it off tomorrow just to make sure there's 100% no drips. I've just checked it there and it's fine, but I'll check it again tomorrow just to make sure before I put the floor back down more permanently. But hopefully, like I say, fingers crossed, that should reduce our scale problem. I think they said a 10-year guarantee, so it's not something you need to be in that all the time. So we'll get everything cleaned with scale cleaner, and like I say, I'll put in the comments whether it's working or not in a couple of months' time. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and we'll see you on the next one.